Now, the process is a term many individuals hear consistently, but often don't truly understand what it really means. They understand striving for desirable results as a process, and it has one, but typically not in the tedious manner they imagine. You see, it may take years of effort and consistency, with ups and downs, in order to create desirable results. But if you have big dreams, then enjoying the process and being obsessed with the present moment of what you're doing is actually going to create the best results you could ever dream of. Unfortunately, life is very competitive, and people get stuck in their own ways, which leads to inefficiency, bad habits, inconsistent mental well-being, and consistently fighting against themselves, all in the pursuit of successful results. Now, individuals tend to magnify the importance of attaining results, even though the only way to create great results is by amplifying the importance of attention to the little details, maximizing the experience and opportunities in the present. Remember, there is no rush when you're invested in the process. You just make the most of your opportunity at hand and control what you can control. You understand the road has bumps and challenges, but from those tough moments, you grow smarter, stronger, and wiser to continuously level up your mindset. You see failure as learning and an opportunity to adjust and adapt in order to be more successful, because success is a byproduct of efficiency and effectiveness. Life feels easier when you focus on one task at a time, and staying away from inefficient multitasking is going to set you up for much more effective work. Now, learning to enjoy the process and maintain focus on it is more valuable for growth and development than worrying endlessly about the results. As many people want the results now, it's not really possible. It's not realistic, nor achievable when striving for such amazing goals or dreams to create that successful life. Many individuals take numerous years to see that sliver of success, but because they live in the present and they're enjoying the process, it doesn't matter if the results come today or tomorrow, because they know eventually it will come. No matter what these individuals pursue, they do it with joy, playfulness, gratitude, passion, and consistency. You combine those qualities into one, and you have the recipe for success. Building the path to success takes one brick at a time. If you rush the brick you're laying right now in hope to speed up the process of finishing the road very impatiently, typically there will be mistakes that force you to fix issues or completely start all over. Taking pride in living one day at a time and maximizing what you can control right now for effective growth and consistent results. Plus, having a process-oriented mindset will be more efficient in the long run, even though it seems slower for manifesting results. So the more your mindset is focused on the process, you actually become more efficient and effective, even though it seems to be slower. The more you run and try to chase and force success, the further away it actually gets from you. But the more you consciously walk and attract and flow towards success, the closer to reality your visions become. Investing in the process creates the result. Focusing on the result means you're missing the bigger picture on how to change the results you're receiving. Changing the process changes the results. A tree cannot bear fruit if it doesn't grow strong roots to uptake nutrients to feed the tree. It also needs a strong stalk, branches, lots of healthy leaves, and the right environment for growth. So many factors of the process are needed to reap the reward. And if any of these components are lacking, the tree will be stressed to the point it can't reap fruit. This will lead to the tree creating seeds to survive for another chance in the next year. Some trees take years before they even bear fruit. Remember that when you're going through the process and you're not seeing the results yet. Take your time and focus on all the little details that feed and nurture your goals. With the right amount of effort and consistency, eventually you will reap your fruit. So let's dive into 11 ways to stay focused on the process and let go of whatever the results may be. The first one is slow down. The perception of time is relevant to your focus. When you focus on moving slower, you see the little details easier and quicker. To be invested in the process takes patience and discipline. When you live in the present with no rush to get anywhere, you make smarter decisions and create better outcomes. Your pace of life changes your focus, in return, changing the perception of time. When you are in tune with the natural flow of the universe, you enjoy the process and manifest favorable results. Take your time with everything you do, and naturally, you'll be more focused on the process over results. Be as present as possible. Living in the present is the only way to truly experience life to the fullest. If your mind is wandering away from what you can control, which is now, then you may be missing what's right in front of you. You maximize results by having complete focus in the present. Your mind focusing on the past or future will cause you to miss the moments you should be seizing in the present. Opportunity only comes so many times, and no one is getting younger. It's best to make the most of what comes your way today, because yesterday is gone and tomorrow is a mystery. Focusing on being mindful and conscious will help you create stillness within. This stillness brings attention to the present, and in return develops a better focus towards the process. Allowing responsiveness compared to reactivity is important for controlling your thoughts, words, actions, and emotions. Being responsive enhances your ability to create positive outcomes and results. But as well, gratitude is a key component for being more present. When you appreciate what you have or get to do, you slow down from chasing desires, and you understand how to attract into your life. This helps you be more relaxed, calm, and logical, which creates better efficacy and efficiency in your life. Enjoy the present. It is a gift. Quiet confidence. Remaining silent and humble will get you much further in life compared to loud and boisterous. An individual who truly believes in themselves and trusts their own competency has no need to flaunt or talk about anything. They just focus on actions and less words. Confidence is a reward from focusing on the process, because you have no need to be anxious or upset in regards to the results. You see failure as learning, and challenges are growth. You realize you can only control yourself in the present, and this develops confidence. Those who focus on results create arrogance, not confidence. They're missing the bigger picture and therefore identifying with the result. Good results, they're happy. Bad results, they're mad. Life is full of unfortunate events and results when learning and growing. If you focus on the results, it will deter you from transforming into a self-master down the road. Focus on the process and you will create desirable results. Trust the process and you will develop more confidence. Control what you can control. Very important in the process. Can you control yesterday? Can you control tomorrow? Asking yourself these questions will remind you that you're always living in the present, and that you should be more focused on controlling yourself in the moment. Yesterday taught you lessons, and tomorrow will be created by everything you do today. Your level of awareness towards controlling your current thoughts, words, actions, and emotions will dictate your ability to live in the present and focus on the process. Having attention to others or things out of your control will create stress, anger, impatience, and hardships. Low vibrational emotions bring negative energy in a tough life. Remaining in control of yourself and focusing on what you can control will lead to a cool, calm, and collected lifestyle that always allows for more opportunity to be focused on with the process and enjoying the journey. Understanding this principle will lead you down a path of fulfillment, patience, and wisdom, things that are very difficult in life to achieve. Create a routine. A routine is necessary to stay consistent, and consistency creates better results. Ensuring you have an efficient routine helps you consistently focus on the process and the necessary steps needed to stay consistent and create positive results. The beauty about the human brain, if you do anything long enough, it becomes a habit. Of course, this can be helpful or detrimental depending on what habits you create. But if you put forth the effort to develop an efficient and healthy routine, Eventually, it will become second nature, and you won't have to consciously try so hard to accomplish the same results. When your subconscious mind has the ability to take control, you become more efficient and effective in how you maneuver and operate. A routine is necessary for success because it creates consistency. With consistency comes growth, and with growth comes better results. Staying focused on the process creates the right habits. This helps develop a smarter routine and keeps you on track for consistent results. Focus on the little details. Big dreams and goals take small puzzle pieces to create that picture. As well, the little details amplify the quality of the bigger picture. Value of the picture is determined by the focus and patience. Just like diamonds, the more clarity, the higher the value. The higher the value, the longer the diamond took to be created. Many people are diamonds in the rough, but choose to remain unfound as it takes too much self-work. If they begin to change their focus and sculpt themselves from within, they begin to unveil the diamond inside them. However, you need to undergo pressure and challenges in order to unveil the diamond within you. Your focus, patience, and mindset will determine the clarity of the picture you create. The clearer the picture, the more likely you will manifest it into your reality. For a clear and concise end result, focusing on the important little details is key for positive outcomes. Building an amazing brick road takes one brick laid as perfect as can be for every brick. This process is tedious, time-consuming, and tiresome, but the end result is unique, spectacular, and wholesome. If you want to achieve anything great, focus on the little details and build your envisioned masterpiece one brick at a time. You need to focus on one task at a time. In today's world, it is easy to believe that multitasking is necessary for completing many tasks on time. Even though this creates less quality results, it seems to be getting things done at a faster rate. Realistically, it's setting you up for going back over and correcting mistakes from the lack of attention to the little details. Today's fast-paced lifestyles and longer list of responsibilities creates a scattered mindset that can't focus on one thing at a time. Overstimulation and a lack of stillness typically is the driving force. There are many individuals who don't understand how to balance productivity and efficiency. Also, many individuals who have a tough time focusing on one task at a time, which is why they try to complete multitasks simultaneously. This mindset leads to worse results and scattered thought patterns that create unnecessary stress. If you consistently are trying to do multiple things at once, you will create a habit of not being able to focus on one task at a time. Investing in the process is accepting you should only be 100% focused on one task at a time. Putting your full effort and attention to that one task will be much more beneficial for end results that you actually desire. Quality over quantity. Sometimes less is more, or more is less. Depending on how you approach working on your skills, you will either focus on volume or caliber of your efforts. Practice makes permanent, not perfect. So getting caught up in a quantity without quality will create bad habits due to not understanding the importance of attention to the little details. It takes more effort to create quality efforts, and the amount of energy you have to spend is higher. Focusing on quality over quantity keeps you driven by the process as you are enjoying the journey. You're trying to keep things at a high caliber. Wanting to reach the finish line prematurely will diminish the opportunity for valuable experiences and wisdom along the way. The issue with quantity without quality is the bad repetitions that act as steps backwards in the process and your overall progress. Quality creates steps forward at a steady rate. Quantity without focus creates an illusion of forward progress while creating stagnant progress. Failure is learning. Fail is your first attempt in learning. Along the road of life, there will be many learning lessons that we call failure. However, true failure is repeating the same learning mistakes without effort to correct them. Then it becomes a choice to not adapt and grow. You have to do great things poorly before you can master them. Some of the best individuals in their field took years of trial and error before they fully grasped any concept or skill. Plus, many of them have failed more times than many people will even attempt. A big part of the process is making mistakes and learning how to adjust for the next challenge with a smarter approach and a better mindset. You're learning every day, and you'll continue to learn for the rest of your life if you choose to have a growth mindset. One that sees everything around them as their classroom for learning. It is valuable to learn from other failures too, and it ensures an even smoother process than those before you. Why learn the hard way if someone has already experienced it and given you the wisdom on how to approach it wiser? The difference is the mindset towards the process. And understanding you create success by learning from the good and the bad days is all a part of the bigger picture. Failure is all a perception. You either let it teach you or hurt your ego. That choice is yours. Perfectionism only hinders your opportunity for growth. Acceptance that you are human is vital for remaining playful and joyful during the process. In your process, when you create a routine, you need to learn to take breaks. Often people get caught up in overworking as it seems beneficial for results and income. But too much of anything is good for nothing. Ensuring there is adequate mindfulness breaks and grounding that are built up from that energy is crucial for staying invested in the process and not getting too focused on the results you have to achieve. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Take your time and give yourself breaks. Have fun and remain playful. One of the most important aspects to remember is just staying playful and enjoying the process. When you're playful, you're willing to do those tedious tasks more often as you're actually passionate and don't see it as work or a chore. Having a playful mindset keeps you positively fueled to just have fun and love the journey. Adults tend to forget life should be playful, and it's because they deal with daunting responsibilities that children don't. But I guarantee, whenever you did something to the best of your ability, you were having fun and being passionate along the way. The process is meant to be joyful, and remaining playful helps you bounce back quicker and laugh off mistakes or hiccups that naturally happen along the journey. If you are not having fun in life, that means you're missing everything you should be grateful for. Follow your passions, live with positivity, have more happiness, and have tons of laughter. The more you remain a child on the inside for the right reasons, the better you manifest your dreams and desires. See the world as your playground and just have fun. The process is always what creates results. Depending on your focus, it will determine if your results are average or spectacular. You always have the choice to create and manifest whatever you desire. But it takes attention to the little details and patience for greatness to truly fruition. Slowing down the pace of life is crucial for making better decisions and remaining logical in times of distress or adversity. Stillness brings peace, and peace brings positive energy to continuously grow and move forward. Moving too fast will remind you of the story about the tortoise and the hare. Just because the illusion of moving fast makes you believe you're closer to the finish line, realistically, the wiser, more patient, and slower path is always going to help you reap better and quicker rewards than what it seems. It's up to you to change your perception. The more you slow down, the more you live in the present. This is the true gift of life. You experience everything to the fullest when you choose to keep your mind in the moment. From that mindfulness, you live a happier and more fulfilled life. When you remember to control what you can control and focus on those little details, you let go of unnecessary stress and seize opportunities more consistently that may be challenging or adverse. The little details paint the bigger picture, and you can only lay one brick at a time. Put your best effort forth on each brick and watch as your dream path starts unfolding in front of you. Having a routine sets you up for success. It keeps you on track, and it helps create promising habits that lead you in the right direction. Make life easier and create the most efficient and effective routine for yourself. Adding in mindfulness breaks and adequate time to enjoy life and your passions are necessary for maintaining positive mental health and a good psyche. The quality of your work is more valuable than the quantity of your output. because quantity lacks quality. If you want to develop anything to the fullest, take your time and choose quality. The integrity and value of your efforts will be more worthwhile for yourself and others. Always remember, failure is just attempts in learning. Without those mess-ups, you can never grow in order to become the person you need to be. Enjoy the process and love every part of the journey. You need rain to make rainbows. Having fun and staying playful gets you through the tough times with ease. The ability to laugh at yourself in tough times is an amazing quality. Keep that inner child alive and make the world your playground. You will always be at your best when you're being playful and enjoying life with joy and happiness. So I hope this gave you guys some more insight on how to truly enjoy the process, see the value of being more process-oriented compared to result-oriented, and that if you want to create amazing results, focusing on the process and all the details you need to within that span is going to create those amazing results. As always, guys, stay strong, stay consistent, stay healthy, stay in the moment, and keep developing yourself. And until next time, level up.